let's tackle the new MOC with two stacked out teams. We've got a fully complete follow-up ratio team, and then we're going to go over to an imbibitor team for the next side. Now, right off the bat here, we actually do not need a fast Robin to take advantage of the zero cycle strat with her and Ronwak. So as long as our DPSs are 134 speed, and we can achieve 6 attacks before the end of the character's turn, as you can see, ratio is going to be number 4, Chalk number 5, Numby number 6. This is going to allow us to get that energy right now, trigger the ult from Robin. That 100% action advance is going to mean that 134 speed, which gives us 2 actions, is still going to occur right after. So the ult is going to drop on the enemy that we were not attacking, and then now we'll transfer over that Mark of Debt. We've got those debuffs, great. And it's pretty much dead. So, one basic attack plus that extra Robin damage does take out the end of that enemy. Pretty good. Increased crit damage now. And then we can target the main enemy even though we did not get lucky and the proof of debt, or Mark of Debt, did not land on it. Great. Re-up the shield just a little bit. We're not going to have to skill at all with Aventry. Even in a normal team, you barely have to skill with them. If ever. Now here, just need to clean up what we've got left. Pretty good. The 7th attack will, or the extra attack, will get us our 7th stack. So, we will be able to trigger the coins and Numby to clean it up. Wonderful. Now, into the next side. Concerto is still up, so we can just basic on Japard. Depending on whichever one has the Mark of Debt, we'll kind of just go after that in that order. Now we can trigger Numby after it attacks, get an extra action this way. And hopefully Japard can hit Topaz, because we would like to use another Topaz ult in this wave. Now here, we've got some great toughness damage coming in with Aventurine. Triggering up some coins, triggering... Okay, Numby is actually behind ratio. We will have to wait for that instance. This could be an improvement because now we're going to hold ratio's ult, which means one of our Numby attacks was actually wasted because these coins are not going to be able to advance it far enough. So we could have swapped that around a little bit to take more advantage. Pop Topaz's ult before that first Numby hit. At this point, we're just going to take advantage of all of our actions that we've got left before we do use Robin. Great. Now, time to action advance every single person. Crazy. Now, at this point, I'll be honest, we're kind of overkill. The Eidolons on Topaz and Robin are not necessary whatsoever. You're going to see that right now, as when we drop the pillar, followed up by a little dice. Yeah, 1 chalk. Only 1 chalk was needed. Completely wasted a chalk from the ult, and now we still have Aventurine's ult. We've got some coins if we're lucky. Great. We've now got Numby also. And 1 final chalk. Numby wasn't even needed. Completely overkill. Time to move on to Imbibitor. Now, the Sparkle teams are much more comfortable to use. However, I made a mistake, and I put a couple too many Eidolons into my Sparkle, and it would just kill it too fast. So we are going to have to go with this E1 Ranmei. The E1, not necessary. Also, pretty much all the Eidolons in both these runs are overkill, and you can zero cycle without them. What this is going to do here is Ranmei is going to allow us to break Kafka next wave without worrying about domination. It's pretty wonderful as long as his speed is fast enough. Now, when it comes to this wave, we are 5 skill points thanks to Ranmei's Light Cone. That 10 energy is crazy. Even if we didn't have that 10 energy though, we could have just skilled with Pela, still got the ult up. So even her Light Cone might not be necessary either, you know? Now, 3 skill points coming in right there, double break, so we're not going to have to worry about any damage whatsoever. Now, add a sliver, so we'll just skill so it survives longer. Hopefully, Pela doesn't crit. Wonderful. And we'll just skill again. And then now Ting Yun can just go ahead and take it. No real point of skilling and letting Imbibitor kill it because we're just going to max him out with energy. Perfect. Dance, dance, dance immediately triggers. give that energy to Imbiber. So as you can see, faster than Kafka now, slower than the other one, doesn't matter. As long as you're faster than Kafka, this works. And this actually works for regular clears too, just because with Ranmei and Imbiber, well, E2 Imbiber, I guess, for the extra action advance. Great. Now, 3 skill points, bang, dead center into Kafka, followed by a dragon. Come on, dragon. Come on. Okay, 3 skill points, fulgurant leap, double break, and now no more worries about death. Ranmei's ult is now back up. Tingyun is going to get her ult up pretty fast too. Just wonderful. Skill to increase her speed. And at this point, that's all she wrote. At this point, we're just playing with her. We're just playing with Kafka. Jeez. 1, 2, 3. Fulgurant leap. Azure's Aqua Blast. Dead. Dead. For the builds, Dr. Ratio was on his Light Cone, Pioneer set, and Rutilant. Rutilant could be changed. Should be changed, but it's fine. Swordplay on Numby. We do have Topaz's E1 also on the Pioneer set because it works with either E1 or Signature. Great. Robin as well. Just attack. Doesn't need to be fast because of the MOC buff, and the extra res pen doesn't need it, though. You know, it's not necessary for this run. Too much damage, in my opinion. Now, Aventurine also on some regular 4-star Light Cone, Concert for 2. 4-piece Genius set for Imbiber synergizes beautifully with Pela's defense shred and also Ranmei's E1, although Ranmei's E1 was also overkill in my opinion. To be honest, E2 Imbiber is probably overkill. You can probably figure out some strategies to make it work. E0 just as well. Probably just need a Bronya or a Sparkle. Probably Bronya, just to make sure you can try to break Kafka before, or just use Huohuo. Passerby didn't need the skill point. I kind of just, yeah. That was before I used Ranmei and just left it on. That is the run. Notice that Danheng does need to be a little bit faster just to make sure you can outspeed Kafka. Other than that, you're set. Thanks for watching, join the Discord, and adios.